What is going on? I'm back. Welcome to Foothills Firearm Factory. I'm your host. My name's Drew, and the first thing I always do is give thanks to God for letting me be here today. So, look, I'm afraid to even move. Afraid that the camera might pick up something that I'm not supposed to show. I don't know. But, yeah, so I've been on a vacation from YouTube because I got a strike. So, man, this is not going well for me so far. I have been making videos for about, I don't know, pretty steady for about 4 months, 3 or 4 months. And I've already got demonetized, which I mean, I'm not, whatever, age restricted. I'm not monetized anyway. I've got a warning and now I've got a strike. So I couldn't post. They took down my video last week and I couldn't post anything for a week. So I'm going to try to re-edit that video and put it up and let you check it out. So, you know, sorry that I've not been around. It was not my choice. My video was up for about, I don't know, 30 minutes. And then it was taken down. They said I violated the community guidelines. I don't know what I did wrong, but hopefully it doesn't do it again. But anyway, we're still going to do what we always like to do, and that is check out some cool units. So, let's check them out. All right. So what we got for your viewing pleasure is a Ruger American Rimfire Target Action Rifle. It has a satin blued finish, laminate stock, 18-inch barrel. Overall length is 37 inches. It has a 1-in-16 twist rate, 10+1 capacity, comes with 1 magazine, has a threaded barrel. It has a weight of 6.7 pounds, and it has the Ruger Marksman adjustable trigger. This unit also comes equipped with a Picatinny rail on the top for mounting your scopes, red dots, whatnots, and it has a 2-position tang safety. Let's check it out. All right, y'all. So what I have today is a little mixture of some new guns coming out and some that have already been out for a little while, but I've never shown them off before. I've never got one before. Don't know how I missed it. And one of those is this gun right here. This is the Ruger American Target. So as you can see, it's blued. It's got a bull barrel. It's a threaded barrel, just like the, you know, in Ruger American fashion. It has the it accepts the 10-22 magazines. It has the Ruger Marksman adjustable trigger, 2-position safety instead of 3, bolt action, of course, and I mean, you know, laminate wood stock. It is a good looking unit. Picatinny rail, 18-inch barrel, and it has a little heft to it, but it is a target rifle. People are really getting into suppressors, and everybody is looking for something with a threaded barrel. They're discovering that they don't have a lot of guns with threaded barrels. So this is, you know, that's what I've been on the search for. And a lot of other people have been on the search for them too, is a bolt action rifle that accepts a suppressor ready, threaded barrel. So I thought this would be a good one for, you know, somebody who don't mind giving up a few extra Scooby snacks to get it. As my friend Gene says from G Squared Tactical, we got to be real careful what we say on the YouTube, because we'll get in trouble. And I've already probably said some stuff I got to cut out. But anyway, just want to show that one off real fast. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about it. It is just your standard Ruger American, but it's a little bit nicer. It's pretty nice gun. Of course, you can see sling mounts here and here, rubber pad for all that massive recoil you got going on. You know, and if you don't like suppressors, you can put your muzzle brake on there to help you with the recoil. But anyway, just want to show that off. The next one I want to show you is another Ruger, and it's another 22, and it's also not a new release, but I have never got one of these before, and I just had to show it off briefly and tell you a little bit about it. I know, I've shown one of these off before, but I couldn't help myself. This configuration is so hard to get. This is a Ruger 77 Centerfire Series, model 77/22, chambered in a 22 Hornet. It has a matte stainless steel finish, laminate stock. It has Green Mountain laminate stock. 18.5-inch barrel, 37.75-inch overall, 1 in 14 twist, 6+1 capacity, comes with 1 magazine, and it has a threaded barrel. Of course, it takes the Ruger rings that come in the box. All right. So what we got here is the Ruger M7722, chambered in a 22 Hornet. Now I have shown off the M7722 Hornets before, but I have never got one in this configuration. So this is a stainless with their laminate stock. We all know what a Ruger M7722 is all about. It has like the Mauser style action. It takes these magazines that are very similar to the 1022 magazines, but it's a little bit longer, threaded barrel. It's just a beautiful gun. And, you know, I just wanted to show it off because they're hard to get. They're very hard to get. Just want to show that one off briefly. And let's move on to a new G-Force. Up next, we have a new G-Force Arms. The description says it is a MKX3 Series 12 Hammer, but the box says it is a 12-HMR. It has a 18.5-inch barrel. It says that it has an overall length of a 31.1 to 48.2 inches, signaling that it has an adjustable stock, which I could not figure out how to move. It has a 5+1 capacity, but we all know you can get bigger magazines. Comes with 1 magazine, front and rear flip-up sights. It has an ambi thumb safety, 3-inch chamber, comes with 3 chokes, and a plethora of QD sling mounts. Let's check it out. So this unit right here is called the 12-HMR, and I just want to say, look at the magazine well on this thing. Holy moly. The actual shotgun itself, it says 12-Hammer, but the box says 12-HMR. So I don't know. It's one of those Turkish things. They'll call it one thing here, they call it another thing in Turkey. It's a new one. It's a new one by G-Force. So it has been out for a little while, but this is a pretty cool unit. Let's see what this does. Oh, so you got a little trap door here in your stock that you can keep some Skittles, I guess. This is non-adjustable stock. You have sling mounts all over the place, right? You got one here, one there, one here on each side. So there's sling mounts everywhere on there. You've got an M-lock. You've got Picatinny on 4 sides in the front. You got like, it looks like a blast diverter, but it's not. It's there's a choke in here, comes with some chokes, comes with a 5-round magazine. And let me tell you, this is aluminum. This thing is aluminum, and it has some weight to it, which would be good for the recoil on a 12 gauge. Has a flat trigger. Your magazine release is right here. Your bolt catch, AR style bolt catch. It's got AR style takedown pins, AR style safety. And it does have a bolt catch on both sides. So that's cool. G-Force has been coming out with some cool stuff. This is a really sweet gun. It is an upgrade from some of their older models. It looks like it is built extremely well. What have our boys at Kel-Tec came up with this time? This is a new 380, and it is called the PR-3AT. This gun has a 2.85 inch barrel. Overall length is 5.58 inch. It has a 13+1 round capacity. It comes with 2 7-round stripper clips. The weight of the gun is 9.66 ounces. Very light, very compact from our boys at Kel-Tec. Have the mad scientists done it again? Well, let's check it out and see for yourself. All right. So I got one. I got the Kel-Tec, y'all. This is the Kel-Tec PR-3AT. Man, I cannot remember that name. This is like the third take on this, trying to figure, oh, okay, it's on the side of the gun. Well, there we go. The Kel-Tec PR-3AT. So this is the Kel-Tec that they released at SHOT Show. It has some fixed sights, non-adjustable sights, and this is like the PR-57, does not have a detachable magazine. This thing is loaded with the stripper clip. You put the clip in here, like so. You put your rounds in there, you know, your bullets. Okay. So I'm guessing that you like hook this doodad in here, and then you'd push your rounds down like that. As you can see, it's got this funky rotating style barrel just like the PR-57 did. It is a 13+1. This is very compact little 13+1 pistola. Would I take it over the Bodyguard 2.0? Probably not. But, you know, it is definitely less expensive. Let's see what the trigger pull's like. Horrific. Let's try it again. Let's try this reset. Oh, pretty good reset. Oh, whoa, that's like a double reset. Terrible. That trigger pull's awful. Oh, man. I'm up too early, y'all. I'm very amused by this Kel-Tec. So anyway, you know, Kel-Tec is what it is. They come up with some new interesting things. It's a 13+1. I mean, that holds a lot of rounds in that this little bitty package. Yeah, the trigger is terrible, but I mean, you know, in a self-defense situation, you're not going to be that worried about how great your trigger pull is as long as you can hold it on target. And I very seriously doubt, you're going to do a tactical reload with one of these stripper clips. There may be somebody who learns and practices and figures out how to do it, but it is not going to be me. You know, I said this thing was optic ready, but I don't think it is. It does have a cutout here that I just assumed was an optic cut. but it looks like it takes off this rear piece of the slide. But anyway, you know, I just got this in yesterday. Wanted to get at least a little FaceTime on the camera with it. So there you go. Kel-Tec PR 3AT. Oh yeah, what do we got here? It is a new Smith & Wesson. This is the M&P 10mm M2.0 carry comp. That's right, this is a comp 10mm. This gun has a 4-inch barrel, a 1 in 10 twist rate. Comes with 2 15-round magazines. It has a front night sight, optics cut. Of course, this is a performance center model, so it comes with all the bells and whistles, the bottom accessory rail, the flattish trigger. Where's my Smith boys at on this gym buggy? All right. I hope everything's good. Hope there's no QR codes anywhere. I don't want to say any wrong words. If YouTube's watching, look, I am not trying to violate your policies, okay? It's a little bit ridiculous, be honest with you. But if you do want to, if I do get my channel took down, or you ever come here on a Sunday and I have not posted a video, you can always go to Rumble, because I have been making videos and putting them on Rumble for about 3 years now. I didn't jump straight on to YouTube and, just magically know how to edit and do all this stuff. I've been making videos on Rumble for about 3 years. Just nobody ever watches Rumble videos, to be honest about it. If you want to go check out my Rumble channel, you can do that. I don't have to worry about what I say over there. They've never took down any videos that I've ever done. You can always go there and watch them. But for now, let's keep going with this video today. All right, I'm back. So, what did you think? Did you see anything that you wanted to see today? Let's hope so. Had a few that, they were not new releases, but never shown them off before. Just wanted to make you aware of them. And that's what I do here. If there's a lot of sniffling in my videos here lately, it is because, man, the weather is killing everybody's sinuses. And I'll tell you what it is. It's because it gets hot. Well, I wouldn't say hot. It'll get up to the 50s and 60s. Then it'll get down to the 20s and 30s. And it just goes back and forth and back and forth. And then we've had these crazy winds blowing. But that's kind of the way life is, ain't it? Especially spiritually. Or if you're a non-believer with, your moods. You go up and down. You're hot and cold, spiritually up and down, hot and cold. And it's always a struggle. You're always struggling to, stay upbeat, stay happy, stay positive, not worry, enjoy this life that God has given us to live. But I'll tell you one thing that is constant. Jesus. Jesus is the answer to all your problems. Yeah, you might still have ups and downs and this and that. But one thing is for sure. If you ask him to come into your heart, forgive you your sins, you'll never have to worry about where you're going to go one day when this life is over. So seek him out. He's always available. He is constantly available for you to reach out to him, and he'll always be there through those ups and downs to help you get through them. So don't miss out on the best friends you'll ever have. And you know, if you're not perfect and you got lots of things in your life, you're like, man, there's no way I could ever be a Christian. It's just like I always say, I tried to join the military, or was thinking about joining the military, which I never did, when I was 18, 19 years old. And I was trying to run and do push-ups and pull-ups and all this stuff to get ready for basic training. And I went and talked to a recruiter, and I said, you know, I've been trying to get in shape, trying to get ready to join the military, but I'm not quite where I want to be yet. And he said, son, don't worry about all that stuff. What you need to do is just sign on this dotted line here. He said, and the military will make you into what we want you to be. And that's exactly how it is whenever you accept Jesus into your heart. If you'll turn your life over to him, regardless of what your situation is, he will get you where he wants you to be. But that's going to be it for me for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, keep on keeping on and have you a good one.